Good day to all and very warm welcome to my channel and to today's video, which I dedicated to warming up. I'll just give a hand to the guitarists that are new to this wonderful instrument, beef up their strength and dexterity on the instrument doing this everyday schedule. So I broke it down in few pieces. We have 6 different aspects to work on every morning or every day we pick up the guitar. In my opinion, warming up isn't just noodling around the neck. I think we should aim to some aspects and work on them. Let's start with the stage 1. So stage 1 would be the rhythm. Focus on the rhythm. Imagine we just mute all the strings, right? And we strum it. So there we go. Now it's 4th. Yes. And during this exercise, you must be completely relaxed and at the same time focused just on the rhythm to hit the note when it's needed. That's it. It's like meditation. Okay, and if you go, you can go to upbeat. Then it's 8th. Pay attention to what you do, because the stressing on the first beat is very important. Otherwise, it's not musical, is it? So yes, and then we go in shuffle. Of course, triplets. '16. And if you're able, on this tempo also you can try to do 6 couplets or whatever they call. And then 32. 32. Excuse me my very broken English, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. Let's go to the stage number 2. Stage number 2 is dedicated just to our left hand. All the attention goes here. Right, what do we need? We can use the most simple exercises ever on this earth. So first would be chromatic, which you can move up the neck and down the neck. Very good. And the next one, we'll do that in triplets. Okay, so I'll give you like 4 examples. So let's do legatos and go for chromatic. And up, and all the way up, and stuff like that, and at the same time. Cool. So this one's settled, then we can go for triplets. And then we can do the same stuff with a finger that has no name, probably, or ring finger. I don't know how it's called in English, but this one. I can show it to you, yeah? So the same stuff. It depends. If you're going up, I would go hammer on. If you're going down, then you can use pull-offs. Let's start mixing those 2 fingers each string. So I would go. All we have to focus is about how hard and how even we hit the strings comparing to other fingers. So that's about number 2. And we go to the stage number 3, which we dedicate to the right hand. First one would be string skipping. And you have to be completely in the thing you're doing at the moment, right? Next one, it can be just on the one string. Etc. We can go all the strings, skipping strings. So I would do, let's say, if I start with a 6th string, I'd go, let's say I'm playing on 8th notes and going. Now I'm going back. Now on the 4th, going back. Now on the 3rd. and it's C. So that would be about your, then right. You come to the next stage, which I would dedicate to the both hands synchronizing. Synchronization. Many of you have this problem probably, you know, when one hand is playing faster than the other, and then you have this miss. Let's say we're on G string, we go chromatic, and then we add one step up. And the aim here is to hit the note exactly at the same time when the left hand also frets the note. Otherwise, and these are not the very musical sounds, alright? So that's very staccato. You can try it long notes. Also, you can apply all rhythm. So that means every day you can be more creative, and let's say one day you play that in triplets, other day you play that in 16th and stuff. Another one I would say +4. That means we push the whole position up. Right? Also keeping in mind that this is about synchronization, and therefore you can use that on every string and through the whole neck. Right, so that's it. That's about synchronization. There's lots of picking on these exercises, so every note must be executed properly. It's warming up. It's not just playing. And we came to the next step, which is much more challenging, especially for the guys that are new on this instrument, but it is vital for you if you love rock, blues music. I'm talking about bends, of course. So bends are not just string bending. And when your girlfriend say, "You suck," and you don't know why. So probably because of those dodgy bends. B string and G note. Alright, so that's 8th fret on the 2nd string. So we have this one, and now we have to aim a half tone up. So we hear the note and we bend till there, and we double. Alright, after that we go for the whole tone. And if you're able, it's 1.5 step. And then, if you're very strong finger, we can go for 2 notes, for 2 tones, David Gilmour style. Tries. And with a bend. Perfect intonation in bending is probably one of the most important things. You can try on all strings and on as much positions different as possible. Don't do the same stuff at the same place. Keep in mind that everywhere the string is in different tension, so that means here bending requires me 3 fingers just for a tone. About 2 tones I'm not even dreaming because it's too hard, but here it's okay. Then the first string is, of course, with the same amount of strength. On the 3rd string I would overbend. So that means you have to adjust everywhere to see how much strength you need, and after some time your brain and your muscles will just get that memory, and it will be like walking on your feet. You won't need to think about that anymore. Your ear will tell that. That's it. So that's about this step. The last one I would recommend in warming up, I would go with the chords. Let's use cage system, alright? So we have C, we have C, we have C, we have C, we have F, C, and octave lower, octave upper. So why is it so important? It means every time you have to think about what you're doing, and which is good, it makes you more fluent on the fretboard. Or the next day you say, I want to start from D. That's your D, 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 etc. And with all chords, and you suddenly, after like half a year of doing this, if you think what you're doing, not just doing it because of doing, then you all of a sudden know where everything is, and then you start connecting the dots, and all of a sudden you say, oh, I know on the fret, oh, this is this, this is that, this is that, which will help you improvise, play over chords without needing to know all the modes and stuff. Or the other one is, if not chords, so use anything that involves all fingers. So I would go for this spider, which is more for the whole hand at the same time. Yes. So this one, or I would go with it. So we have G and both A minors. And we can do that half step up till we go down. And you can think of all the chords. It's I'm not suggesting what kind of chords you should use. I'm just saying, like, try to be fluent with the whole hand at the same time if you need to fret something, because as more as you're gonna progress, the harder chords will be. So that would be my stages of suggestion for you guys and girls to play that. I know it was very long, a very long video. I usually don't do these, but I think it's kind of important. You know, we people tend to pay attention to some very hard stuff, especially younger guitarists or less experienced. They always tend to go for the hardcore music stuff, which is really hard to play. You know, requires lots of fluency and understanding what you're doing, and they aim too high, and then they lose motivation because they can't do that, and they sound shit, and that's why it is, because people forget that it is a lot of work and a hard instrument. It's string instrument, it's not piano, which I don't say piano are very easy to play. I'm saying that if I hit a note on piano and you hit a note on piano, and let's say somebody who's very professional would hit a note on piano, probably sound pretty much the same. Whereas on the string instruments, it would be cello, violin, guitar. It's completely different. You control the sound with your fingers, right? So that's why you need every day, step by step, a little bit, to beef up all those aspects I've just showed you. Because rhythm, left hand, right hand, synchronization, bending, which is that's all where the sex comes from in music, at least for me, blues and rock stuff. So bending, and then chords, so you can fret very fast. I want to thank you very much for whoever got till the end. Take care, guys. Keep it cool, keep it real, like Dave Chappelle would say. And you know what goes when keeping real goes wrong. So just keep it real in a nice way, play the guitar. Don't start with a song you want to play and then you say, oh, I'll do exercises afterwards. No, 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 no. First, do the work, and after that, pay yourself with some good song of yours, what you like to play. But first of all, do the hard work. And I promise you, you're gonna get better soon. So take care, guys, follow these steps. Please leave a comment if you have something to add or correct. Let's say you have some other ideas that think it would be nice to incorporate. Much appreciated would be for that. And till the next videos. See you guys and girls next time. Thanks. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel.